I'm Giovanni Gallucci. We are talking social media here with X-Train, and we're going to talk about streaming online video in this class. Now, one thing I want to make clear when we're talking about the different types of videos is that in some situations we're going to be talking about the platform that video is on, and in other situations we're talking about categories. So in this situation, what we're going to be talking about is streaming online video, which is actually a description of the technology that's used to deploy the video on the internet. The reason why this is important is because depending upon what you want to do with your marketing strategy, knowing the platform that you're working with is important, because that's going to determine some of the options you have available to you when it comes to advertising opportunities or marketing opportunities. Now, when we're talking about streaming video, we're talking about essentially online video that is reproduced on the web live to the user, and the user is consuming it as it's being delivered across the web. The name refers to the method of deployment, not necessarily to the platform that it's the medium that itself. And typically what you're looking at when you talk about streaming video is professionally produced content. Things I can think of are live events like music events, sporting events, news events, things of that nature. So typically when we're talking about streaming, primarily because there's a high cost of entry into this market, you're talking about traditional media outlets or well-funded media outlets with access to the technology that allows them to record, so to speak, or tape stuff and take it live from a video camera into their studio and then send it directly out to the net, or have the technology to take pre-recorded content, put it onto a server, and then allow you to actually watch it live streamed from their server into your computer while they're deploying it or while they're seeing it across the HTTP stream. Typically, when we're talking about streaming video, we're talking about content that is distributed across the internet. The reason why we make this differentiation is because you can obviously watch streamed content on a TV, you can listen to it on radio, but obviously this is a class about online marketing, so we're talking about online video. You can also have streaming audio, but there's, when we talk about the audio podcast in previous classes, a lot of the advertising and the marketing opportunities available on pre-recorded and deployed audio content is the same as it is on streaming. And then there's obviously inherently non-streaming ways to get content to folks, like books and cassettes and CDs and things of that nature. You may hear while I'm talking and while you're out on the internet researching this stuff the verb to stream, and obviously that is derived from the noun streaming content or streaming media. So just know that these are referring to the same things. Let's talk a little bit about users. 57% of users on the internet have watched videos online. And a lot of those, out of the 57%, just below 40% of those folks share their content with other people through email, through links, things of that nature. 19% of online internet users watch videos daily, and this is across the board. This isn't necessarily streaming video, but it's across the board. And the numbers go up dramatically when you talk about folks that have broadband access. 75% of folks that have broadband access, both at home and at work, watch and download videos on the internet. Actually, and I just mentioned that 40% of the people share videos. Actually, that number is 57%, we see in my slide here. And there's different ways that you can share video. We'll talk about that, and I'll show you a couple of examples in other chapters here. But most video sharing websites, streaming sites, things of that nature, will allow users to go in and click on a link and send an email to someone that has either a link directly to the video or a link to the website with the page on it that has the video on it. And it makes it very easy for users to share that content. And of the people that receive emails and notifications, text messages, whatever, from their friends and from their peers about online video, 75% of those people actually go to the website and watch the video that friend has recommended. So the potential for this being a viral marketing vehicle is extremely high. In age demographics, we're talking about 75% of the 18 to 29-year-olds that are online are consuming video. Out of the 75%, 30%, a little bit more than 30% of them watch video daily on the web. When you move up the age ranges, 39 to 40-year-olds, 57% of them have consumed video online, and out of that 57%, 18 watch video daily. And even when you get up to boomers, 50 years and above, we're talking about 46% of boomers have seen video online, and 12% of internet users that are 50 years and older actually watch video on a daily basis. And that's was surprising to me when I was doing research for the demographic information. I didn't expect the numbers to be so high with 50 to 69 and 69 and above. So let's talk about marketing opportunities. When we're talking about streaming online video, there's a lot of traditional ways that we've talked about in other social media realms that you can utilize. Obviously, you can go in and buy ads on websites. You can get into affiliate programs that allow you to purchase PPC ads, whether it's a website that just runs Google ads, like we'll talk about one episodic online video show called Geek Brief TV later, and they just run Google AdWords. There's other websites that actually have their own advertising networks. Blueberry is an audio podcast network that has its own affiliate or advertising network that you have to purchase ads through them in order to participate in the shows. Podshow is the same way, and Podshow does audio and video content. So you need to look at the different shows that you want to advertise on, where they're deployed to, and within that specific medium, you have to make a decision on who you need to contact in order to get advertising on the show.